Good afternoon, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you. My name is Jim Dean. I'm president of the University of New Hampshire. And it is my privilege to welcome you to the 2024 commencement ceremony for the College of Life Sciences and Agriculture. I'm going off script here for just a second. This is the 7th such ceremony that we've had here this weekend, and they've all been wonderful. It's been wonderful to see the graduates and all the guests and visitors and families. And I just want to make a few acknowledgments before we go on with this ceremony. First, Professor Vidya Sundar, who's been carrying the mace all weekend, which looks pretty heavy and somewhat dangerous. She's done a great job of it. She's the outgoing chair of the Faculty Senate. Vidya, thank you so much for that work. Second, we are honored to have with us this afternoon several members of the University System of New Hampshire Board of Trustees who have joined us for all three ceremonies today. So they've literally been here since 8 o'clock this morning coming to these ceremonies. So I'd like them to rise, and if we could express our appreciation to them as well. And then finally, this is sort of the hardest and most complicated one to do. These ceremonies, they go off without a hitch because of the work of so many people to make them possible and to make them go off smoothly. And I would never be able to name all the people who have made this happen, but first of all, I want to say that we've had many volunteers from all of the colleges who have been here, faculty and staff, and even some students over the last few days, and they've really helped to make this go easily and to make people feel comfortable, and I'm really deeply grateful for them. And then we have a professional staff that includes the Alumni organization led by Susan Entz, who's ably led us in many times over this weekend, and Megan Brunel, who has been the overall person making sure that this all works. We have Andy Dolph back there doing the sound to make sure that you can all hear me, Chief Dean and his team providing security. And I'm sure I've left some people out, but it would mean a lot to me if we could just all thank all of those people who have made this possible. So now I have the honor of being the first to say, graduates, congratulations, way to go. Graduates, this is your moment, and these are your champions. Look around you and take it in. These are the friends who cheered you on, the professors who inspired your path, the staff who guided you in the right direction, and your family who reminded you again and again and again that you can do it, and now you have. The most important journeys change you not just because of where you arrive, but because of who you became in moments along the way. And this is your moment to pause and admire the view, and to thank the people who helped you to get here, and celebrate the potential that you discovered at every step. So with that, let's begin. I know I just asked you to sit down, but now I'm going to ask you to stand up as Melanie Burley, a member of the class of 2024, a marine biology major from Rochester, New York, leads us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say
Class of 2024 graduates and families, congratulations and welcome to this year's commencement ceremony. Thank you to all the parents and guardians for trusting us with your students and for believing in their extraordinary potential. Together, today, we come together as triumph, as Wildcats, filled to the brim with gratitude and with a sense of accomplishment, to mark this pivotal moment and to honor your remarkable journeys. When you achieve something new and arrive someplace you've never been, it's important not to simply rush into the big thing, the next big thing. You need to take a moment to celebrate. And graduates, this is your moment. And it's not like any other. Commencement, of course, means a beginning. And right now you can feel it, the energy of all the new things to come. Equipped with new skills and a new perspective. You may be heading off to new jobs or to graduate school, to experiences abroad, or perhaps service in your local communities. However, you're also turning a new page from student to alum. Amidst the excitement of new horizons, there's also a desire to look back with nostalgia and recall the moment that you changed your life by choosing UNH. In every distinct moment of joy, learning, and connection that followed. So today is indeed a beginning and an ending and also an intersection. And I hope that you'll embrace it all, the roots and the growth, the great memories and the beckoning future. Your journey as a Wildcat is lifelong. Graduates, this is your moment, and it's the culmination of many, many moments. The epic and the ordinary, the personal and the collective, the starting points and the breakthroughs, the awe and the arrival. From division championships to chocolate chip pancakes for dinner, from late nights at the library to one new normal after another, from first internships to research conference presentations, from hands-on learning in beautiful natural environments to discovering new ecosystems while studying abroad. Yours is a journey of discovery and impact, filled with sights and sounds, the sun on your face at the helm of a marine research vessel, or the hum of the lab as you discover new treatment pathways. A rare glimpse of a moose in northern New Hampshire, or a fall morning identifying trees in college woods, and so much more. These are your UNH moments, and at UNH, there are no small moments, and collectively, they add up to a life. Graduates, this is your moment to take UNH with you out into the world. As a student at a top public research university, you have been preparing for this moment all along. Whether you helped protect endangered species or developed sustainable agricultural methods, studied the impacts of plastic pollution, or contributed to the restoration of important habitats, you learned through a lens of service, with a deep connection to purpose and place, this place, and a keen understanding of what's at stake. You graduate not just with knowledge, but with capacity, not just expertise, but ingenuity, and not just a degree, but hope. Your potential nurtures possibility in our neighbors, our state, and our world. And our future, the future of everyone in this room, will be better because of the new energy that you are bringing to it, starting today. Graduates, this is your moment to celebrate your journey. Every day, you move me with your empathy and determination, your optimism and resilience. Whether we talked at office hours or at HOCO, I cherished our conversations, well, most of them, and the opportunity to learn from you. Now I don't want to just say congratulations, I also want to say thank you. Looking ahead to my retirement, I'm grateful to have been on this journey with you. Together, I hope that we contributed to a strong UNH getting stronger all the time, across backgrounds and goals, interests and point of view. What unites us is indeed powerful. When we share our moments, we create a new kind of velocity, and you can be sure that it takes us further. I hope that you're proud, as you should be, of your accomplishments, but more so, I hope that you're inspired, because this is your moment, and there are no small moments at UNH. Thank you, and once again, graduates, my sincere congratulations. Before we proceed to our next speaker, one more very, very important acknowledgement. Just like these ceremonies that don't take place by themselves, but people have to do amazing things to make them work, even more so, your education. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize those who have provided these graduates who sit before us today with a world-class education from the University of New Hampshire. Will the members of the UNH faculty please stand so we can show you our appreciation? Thank you so much. I'd now like to welcome Dean Anthony Davis to the podium.
All right, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay. We're gonna try it again. All right, good afternoon, everyone. What a great weekend, and I'd like to start by joining with you in recognizing the many people who have helped hone the skills and knowledge that you have today. Let's think of all the people in your lives who share in this celebration with you. Look around at your fellow graduates, our students, staff, and faculty, your family and friends, and think of all those in our lives outside of UNH and all of those teaching assistants and support teams and counselors and advisors and faculty and community members. And maybe for you as the graduates, it's a great chance for you to offer up a giant round of applause for all of those people. Okay, and before continuing, I'd like to read the University of New Hampshire Land, Water, and Life Acknowledgement. As we all journey on the trail of life, we wish to acknowledge the spiritual and physical connection that Pennacook, Abenaki, and Wabanaki peoples have maintained to Indakina, the homeland, and the Aki, land, Nibi, water, Lolakwikak, flora, and Awasak, fauna, which the University of New Hampshire community is honored to steward today. We also acknowledge the hardships they continue to endure after the loss of unceded homelands and champion the university's responsibility to foster relationships and opportunities that strengthen the well-being of the Indigenous people who carry forward the traditions of their ancestors. This world of ours is a truly complicated space. And I am right now feeling so fortunate to live and work in a place that has discovery at its core. And it's demonstrated it in so many ways. Self-discovery that allows for each of our community members to find out who they truly are. Discovery of resources available that allow us to nurture our own unique gifts into letting us become our best selves. And discovery of new knowledge, the hallmark of a research-minded institution, and all of the opportunities that come from this. And I'd like to talk a little bit more about this subject, as many of you have just completed your degrees in a way that allowed you to learn with the teachers and researchers who make significant discoveries in their fields, and along the way have seen you make some of your own. Now, it might sound a little bit funny coming from a dean of life sciences and agriculture, but I'm guessing that most of you have at some point consumed milk or juice, right? Okay, all right. And for many of you, that milk or juice probably came from a store in a container. Also, right? Good. Okay, so with that, most people here have a close experience with the amazing process of pasteurization. And while this process has been around for a millennia in some form or other, it was 160 years ago that a French microbiologist really honed in on the idea that became the base of our method today of using low-level heating to deactivate the microorganisms that lead to disease risk and food spoilage. That scientist was Louis Pasteur, hence the word pasteurization, and his discovery and his communication of that discovery transformed food systems in a way that continues to this day. And it is the same Louis Pasteur, who is also a dean of science, who is famously known for the statement that chance only favors the mind which is prepared, or more commonly, chance favors the prepared mind. And for you, our class of 2024, you've navigated your academic journey through a global pandemic and tremendous uncertainty to find ways to hone your skills and leave here with minds that are prepared. And I applaud you for your dedication, your drive, your intellect, and your compassion. You've taken the courses, you've completed the labs, you've studied, interned, worked, presented, shared, cared, tried, failed, and come back stronger. You've won awards and prizes, you've aced exams and nailed presentation, and you've taken giant steps towards that lifelong journey of becoming that best version of yourselves. Across this room, your experience collectively have covered our entire campus and traveled the world, and I can't wait to see what comes next for each of you. And as we think about what happens next, when you walk out of this building as graduates of the University of New Hampshire, you enter the world in a new way. A world that needs your intellect, your drive, your compassion. And I know you are prepared. It was also Pasteur that said, "Science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world." And to me, you're the match that lights that torch. Thank you for your time today, and please, everyone, join me again in congratulating the class of 2024 College of Life Sciences and Agriculture Wildcats.
I'd now like to welcome Christian Cepeda-Lepofsky, outgoing Student Senate parliamentarian and a member of the class of 2024, earning a Bachelor of Art in Political Science and a Bachelor of Science in Community and Environmental Planning from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Christian will introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you, President Dean. And good afternoon, class of 2024. I am honored and humbled as I stand before you today to celebrate our achievements as a class and to close this chapter of our lives as we begin to take the next steps. 4 years ago, we all began our journey to UNH, many of us coming from different walks of life. The awkward silence of Zoom breakout rooms and faceless icons brought us together. And now we are sitting side by side, dreading the bittersweet goodbyes. For some of us, one of the only things we will have in common will be our time here at UNH. But I can confidently say that as we leave each other today, another thing we will share is how we will strive to positively impact the world in a variety of ways and places that reflect the core values of our institution. Before I introduce our next speaker, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my own friends, families, professors, and staff members, many of them who are here today, who have defined my UNH experience. But also, I would like to thank the staff members and from all across the university and the College of Life Science and Agriculture, for I'm sure that you have all played a large part in our lives, the lives of our graduates who sit before you today. At least for me, and I'm sure for many of you graduates, 2002 was a special year, as it was the year many of us were born. This also happens to be the same year that our distinguished guest speaker became a Wildcat alum. Upon receiving his Master's of Science in Biochemistry from UNH, he entered the biotechnology industry, where he has played a pivotal role in drug discovery and cell and gene therapy programs. As the current Chief Operating Officer of Elevate Bio, a cell and gene therapy company, he has worked to supply an innovative pipeline of genetic, cellular, and regenerative therapeutic strategies to treat human diseases. He also generously supplies consultation and career guidance to enhance the College of Life Science and Agriculture's STEM workforce development initiatives. It is my honor to ask you all to please welcome Michael J. Paglia.
Thank you for the reminder, Christian, how long it's been. But this is a wonderful opportunity. President Dean, Vice President Jones, Dean Davis, Associate Dean Babbitt, faculty, staff, and graduating class of 2024. Thank you for this opportunity to be with you all today. It's a pleasure to share this special day with you, your families, and your friends. Today, each of you are joining Wildcats from all over the world that have been on their own journeys impacting lives and landscapes. I've worked alongside many of them over my own journey and looking forward to the accomplishments of the 2024 graduating class. When I first came to the University of New Hampshire to begin my graduate studies over 20 years ago, it was apparent that the colleges of life science and agriculture was special. Having worked in a research laboratory after completing my undergraduate degree, I saw firsthand how science could be translated to life-saving therapies for patients. What struck me when I began working in the UNH laboratories and met the professors of CULSA was how principles of advanced biotechnology were being applied in the university classrooms and laboratories every day. The strong foundation that the undergraduate and graduate students were provided and the way the fundamentals were being applied to solve scientific challenges paralleled what I observed in industry. Additionally, the emerging sciences and the advanced technology that was being used by the students differentiated UNH. The merging of science and technology is something that is increasingly important as biotechnology industry continues to innovate and advance life-saving therapies. As you all know, biotechnology has made a profound impact on many lives. From improving human health to enhancing food security, advances in biotechnology are key to a more sustainable future. From life-saving drugs and vaccines to new tools and technology that will make personalized medicine a reality. As biographer Walter Isaacson writes in his book, The Code Breaker, about Jennifer Doudna, the co-discoverer of the CRISPR gene editing technology, 3 great technology revolutions have shaped the modern world, based on 3 fundamental kernels of human existence: the atom, the bit, and the gene. Little did I know when spending late nights in Professor Rick Cody's laboratory in Rudman Hall synthesizing peptides to complete my thesis studies that I would get to play a small part in this scientific revolution with other UNH alumni by my side. Along with receiving a strong scientific foundation, the collaborations, partnerships, and friendships that I experienced at the University of New Hampshire had a profound impact on shaping my career both professionally and personally. In the laboratory, Professor Cody encouraged us to help each other to solve complex problems, and we always did so as a team. Rick was always there as a friend and quick with a laugh, like the time when I accidentally spilled a chemical on my hand and witnessed it melt a hole through my glove. Yeah, wasn't good. When I explained what happened to Rick, he looked at me and said, "Mike, that sounds really, really bad, but I'm not that type of doctor." We all motivated and helped each other along with Rick by our side to accomplish today instead of waiting until tomorrow. I reflected often on this ethos and grew to appreciate it greatly when working on transformative therapies when time is always of the essence. Still, like many of you, graduation day came and went, and I left myself questioning, why did I buy a new mountain bike? Why did I buy a new surfboard? I can't afford any of this. I can't even pay rent. But I was confident that there would be success in the future. As I looked for my place in industry, I had the opportunity to choose certainty with a large, stable biotechnology company, or choose one that had just received minimal funding to prove that a novel therapeutic would work in patients with type 1 juvenile diabetes. I was new to this type of science, but confident that my Granite State foundation was strong and followed the science that interested me the most and where I felt I could make a positive impact, a decision many of you will have to make. Starting in the laboratory and working on the same biochemistry tools that I spent years of training at UNH helped me to contribute to a team that would successfully bring a novel product through development, extend my industrial education along other COSA alumni that were kind and encouraging, just like the Cody Lab team. That product unfortunately experienced the fate of many other novel therapies where it did not meet the intended clinical outcome after close to 10 years of trying. It was an incredible journey, but understanding that life comes in waves, I waited for the next set to show up on the horizon. Following my passion and interest in the biomedical sciences became the driver for my career, even if that science sounded more like science fiction. When a colleague told me about the opportunity at a cell and gene therapy company where they use genetically modified viruses to treat diseases, I was astounded that this was even possible, but excited to join a small team to solve this challenge together, even though there were no approved products in this class of therapy. In the broadest sense, cell and gene therapy is the use of cells or genetic material in the treatment or prevention of various diseases, including cancer, autoimmune disease, and genetic conditions. The transferred genetic material changes how a protein or a group of proteins is produced by the cell to treat the underlying disease. These therapies are still in their infancy, but offer new treatment options for patients when there may not be traditional treatments available or traditional treatment was not effective. These are often rare genetic disorders. One disorder our team worked on was X-linked childhood cerebral adrenoleukodystrophy, which is a rare and devastating neurological disease that robs young children of the chance to live a full life. The good news is that there are treatments for CCALD, including a gene therapy that I had the privilege of helping to bring to approval with many amazing leaders, scientists, and yes, UNH alumni. The gene therapy can halt the decline in the brain function in CCALD and allow children to thrive if given early enough. We also worked on specialized cell therapies that are being used to treat once untreatable cancers. There are amazing stories of hope from families with children living free of acute lymphoblastic leukemia for over 10 years, or adults that now have more options for treatment for multiple myeloma. Having now worked on 4 of these approved therapies, I've witnessed how cancer and advanced therapy research can save lives. That is why this journey continues to inspire me. I'm proud to help build and educate and motivate teams in the advanced therapy field at a company called Elevate Bio. Elevate is an innovative genomics medicine company that was co-founded by another UNH alum, David Halal. His partners, Vikas Sinha and Mitchell Feiner, who is one of the inventors and pioneers of several of the technologies that we use in advanced therapy fields today. From the beginning, we understood that the most important priority was to build a great team to join us on our mission of being one of the most innovative and impactful technology companies in the world. At Elevate, we have more than 10% of our team members are UNH alumni, and they contribute to help companies bring advanced therapies to patients through our enabling technology. We have Wildcats from many of the UNH colleges and schools that touch every part of the patient and product journey, including business and finance operations, quality and regulatory, discovery, development, and all aspects of chemistry, manufacturing, and controls. Just an amazing breadth and depth of experience fueled by many UNH graduates. The technology we're advancing to empower the industry are those that many of you have already had hands-on experience with, because UNH is at the cutting edge of education, applied science, engineering, and agriculture. Many of you are planning your own journeys thoughtfully, and because of your UNH education, you can be confident that you are prepared. Today, I describe the journey my family and I have been on since graduating from UNH. Like many of you, I did not know exactly the road ahead would look like, but assumed it would have many crossroads to navigate. I was anxious about the future, concerned about making the right career decisions. However, I was confident. I was confident I would be able and ready for any challenge because of my education and the real-world application that COLSA provided. Follow your passion and do not shy away from relying on your peers, mentors, and family of Wildcats out there in the world. I've been very fortunate to have worked with amazing teams over the years, and I am inspired by all of you to see what is on the horizon. The therapies that I described did indeed sound like science fiction 20 years ago, but they are now a reality, and many of you will be applying what you have learned to impact lives, landscapes, and livelihoods. From using microbes to discover new ways to treat human and animal disease, to growing cells and making medicine in space, we all look forward to what each of you will discover. Your friends, your families, professors are very proud of your accomplishments now and in the future. And to quote Dean Davis, "What we do here matters," because it truly does. Thank you to my wife, UNH alum Melissa, sons Lucas, Evan, Cam, President Dean, Dean Davis, faculty, staff, my mentor and friend, Professor Rick Cody, and to you all, the graduating class of 2024. Congratulations and best of luck as you embark on your journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. I now invite Dean Davis back to the podium to present the COLSA Distinguished Alumni Award.
Michael Paglia, you received your MS in biochemistry from UNH in 2002, and you have spent 2 decades in the biotechnology field, playing pivotal roles, building and motivating process development and manufacturing teams. As part of that work, you led early process development and manufacturing of 4 approved autologous cell therapies. You've spent your career advancing critical issues in the area of biotechnology. You are currently the Chief Technology Officer at Elevate Bio Basecamp, a technology-driven company commercializing its enabling technologies, manufacturing capabilities, and industry-leading expertise through partnerships in order to accelerate the development of genetic medicines to treat human diseases. At Elevate Bio, you established the process development and manufacturing capability and now lead the advancement of innovative process technologies for academic and industry partners. Prior to Elevate Bio, you were the Vice President of CMC Operations at Oncorus and Head of Technical Operations, Cellular Process Development, and Manufacturing Operations at Bluebird Bio. You've remained connected to your alma mater and have served as an invaluable resource for UNH students, generously supplying consultation and career guidance for ongoing initiatives to COLSA and to enhance STEM workforce development initiatives. Michael Paglia, for your extensive contributions to the field of biotechnology and to UNH as a mentor and guide, the University of New Hampshire is proud to award you the COLSA Distinguished Alumni Award.
We will now proceed with the awarding of the Granite State Award.
President Dean, I have the honor to present to you the recipient of the Granite State Award, Pauline Akaiwa. UNH has been a central part of your life since you were a child, spending time in your father's biochemistry laboratory in Spalding Hall and joining dinners with UNH students that your mother hosted in your family's Durham home. You went on to become a UNH student yourself, graduating in 1977 with a degree in botany and plant science. You spent the bulk of your career working for TD Bank, retiring in 2017 as Vice President of Community Development. Your connection to UNH remains strong, just as strong after your graduation. For years, you have given your time generously to volunteer pursuits at UNH, as well as to a range of other organizations. In recognition of the admirable volunteerism, in 2014, you were awarded the David P. Goodwin Outstanding Neighbor Award, given by NeighborWorks of Southern New Hampshire, to an individual who shows service and generosity to the community. You joined the COLSA Development Board in 2018, serving as chair through 2023, and are also a member of the UNH Foundation Board of Directors. Your family established the Miyoshi and Norma Aikawa Scholarship Fund at UNH, named after your beloved mother and father. Pauline Aikawa, we are honored to present you with this year's Granite State Award, given in recognition to those who have made exceptional contributions to the state of New Hampshire and its citizens.
Pauline Aikawa, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University System of New Hampshire, I bestow upon you the Granite State Award, an honor reserved for those who have made, indeed, exceptional contributions to the state of New Hampshire. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone. Michael and Pauline will always be proud members of the class of 2024. I think it's fair to say this may be the moment you've all been waiting for. We'll now continue with the recognition of the graduates. Graduates, please follow the instructions of the faculty marshals and stand when they direct you.
Christian Zapita Lipovsky. Jennifer Zarir Sidwa. Melanie Burley. Jelena Rudder. Elizabeth B. Abrahamson. Christina Adamekos, magna cum laude. Catherine Agostini, summa cum laude. Rachel Alexandra Achong, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Ava Albies. Ian Aldrich. Sarah Alaisa. Han Allen, cum laude. Hannah Anderson. Lucas Anderson, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Lucas Anderson. Lila Ankowicz. Cameron Roy Antonellis. Jordan Anzivno. Abigail Aruda. Natalie Aston. Eileen O'Clair. Gretchen Lois Baumuller, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Banas, magna cum laude. Isabella Barbina, cum laude. Caitlin Barnes. Sydney Barringer. Isla Bartenstein, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Brooke Bartlett. Sierra Rose Bauman. Casey Paige Bauman, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Allison Bichat. Audrey Bello. Nicole Diane Benjamin, magna cum laude. Allie Manning Bennett, magna cum laude. McKenna Rose Bennett. Miranda Joyce Benson, summa cum laude. Sarah Bialis. Sydney Black. Amaya Jordan Blake. Ainsley Ray Blanchett. Emma Christian Blanks. Joseph Brian Bodenrader, summa cum laude. Elena Joyce Bontempo. Molly Bonsek. Nathan Scott Boucher. Emma Boudreau. Catherine Borassa. Amanda Bosey, cum laude. Sarah L. Brodegum, summa cum laude. Olivia Briand. Serena Britos, magna cum laude. Megan Roseanne Broderick. Hannah Lynn Brown. Jasmine Brown. Ashley Madison Buchai, summa cum laude. Heidi Bucking. Megan Elizabeth Buff, cum laude. Morgan Bunicki, cum laude. Alexa Marie Bukowski, magna cum laude. Brenna Ellen Burdick. Raina Burke, cum laude. Sylvia Jane Cadell. Michael James Cafasso. Joni Callan. Brooke Cannon. Sierra Carey. Dominic Carrigan. Allison Louisa Carl, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Michael John Carroll. Eric Carter. Kathy Cave, summa cum laude. Ashley Santella. Steve Champagne. Erica Chase. Gabriella Victoria Chianesi, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Andre David Chang. Riley Chu, summa cum laude. Trevor Clapp. Christopher Nicholas Clark. Elizabeth Clemenson. Isabel Kolb, summa cum laude. Cara Laureen Cole, cum laude. Michelle Coltrane. Christina Marie Conti. Kira Barbara Convent, summa cum laude. Lucille Cook, cum laude. William Francis Cody IV. Madeline Julia Covell. Madison Covell, cum laude. Shauna Elaine Crosby, magna cum laude. Sydney Elise Crato. Emily Cummings. Ava Dallas, summa cum laude. Carolyn Daly, cum laude. Sophia Joanna D'Amato, cum laude. Paige Catherine Dame. Matthew Davis. Danielle Robin DeBlois, magna cum laude. Sage DeSalle. Jeffrey Thomas DeFazzo. Olivia K. Delow. Julia Dupuy. Ashley Dehai, magna cum laude. John DeRoche. Hannah Grace Devine. Natalie Dick. William Diedrich. Selena Din, summa cum laude. Alexander Diogenes, magna cum laude. John Dionis, summa cum laude. Kaylee DiRienzo. Carolyn Christine Dixon. Alex Dahl, cum laude. Molly Dominoff. Ashlyn Dow. Danielle Marie Downey, cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Drew, summa cum laude. Kiana Maria Drew. Emma Eloise Driscoll. Kyla Drum, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Tinutenda Duce, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Madison Margaret DeGuay, cum laude. Ashley Dyer. Gabriella Jock, magna cum laude. Austin Edwards, summa cum laude. Jackson Emmett. Daniel Ursum. Maddie Elms, magna cum laude. Jacob English. Ashley Fernald. Haley Lizette Figueroa Duarte. Erin Elizabeth Finken. Allison Elizabeth Fisante, magna cum laude. Georgiana Fisher. Chloe Morgan Fisher, cum laude. Matthew Aiden Fisk, magna cum laude. Gabriel Dylan Fitzgerald. Sky Flegg, magna cum laude. Victoria Conchetta Flickner. Henry Flynn. Michael Foley. Sarah Elizabeth Forcina. Carolyn Frank, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Corwin Friedman, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Luke Freeman. Hunter Freischlag. Olivia Allison Hope Frink, magna cum laude. Caroline Curry, summa cum laude. Hannah Page Gaffney. Amber Gagnon. Kaylee Elizabeth Galvin. Christopher Brian Gangwer. Trisha Gardy, summa cum laude. Shannon Marie Garland. Ava Godet, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Kyle Gavin, cum laude. Haley Gephardt. Aiden Nicholas Gailey. Cara Teresa Gentilucci. Cameron Lee Geswin, cum laude. Lexi Giannopoulos. Brooke Gilbert. Tiger Lily May Goldenberg. Sam Goldman. Michael Joseph Gospodarczyk. Carissa Graham, summa cum laude. Gianna Graver. Emily Greenwood. Dylan Greer, magna cum laude. Colby Michael Griffin, magna cum laude. Jessica Lee Grondine. Chloe Catherine Gross, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Michael Gooman. Timothy Gooman. Chantel Haggerty. Brandy Halom. Jack Hamilton. Peyton Brooke Hamlin, magna cum laude. Morgan Denise Hammond, summa cum laude. Alana M. Harvey. Marissa Henry, magna cum laude. Grace Higgins, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Jasmine Ho. Juliana Hoare. Victoria Shea Hadosi, summa cum laude. Allison Holdsworth, magna cum laude. Sarah Kathleen Holmes, summa cum laude. Sean Lothar Hooper. Noah Hopkins. Madison Hosford. Alexander Hufford. Kaylee Alexis Hummel, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Ashley Lynn Hunt. Emma Iovine. Alexis R. Ippolito. Aiden Jacobs. Gabrielle Jarrett, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie Johnson. Addison Eileen Jonas. Laura King Jones. Gabrielle Jordan. Ella Elizabeth Caston. Audrey Keenan. Liam Joseph Kelleher, magna cum laude. Olivia Kelly, magna cum laude. McKenna Turner Kiak. Emma Akio Kimura, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Rose Kleppen. Marcella Klofak. Johanna Koroma, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Ariel Ann Kotulak, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Creidy. Samantha Nicole Kularski, magna cum laude. Caroline Karoglian. Tira Kurtz. Logan Lourgeois, summa cum laude. Hayden Lawton, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Maxwell Levitt, summa cum laude. Ash LeMay. Gabriel Linares, magna cum laude. Madeline Linhart. Jack Long. Alexis Longi. Sadie Lawrence, summa cum laude. Max Lebelzik. Ella Lucas. Alexa Lucier. Mackenzie Lidstone. Danielle Lynch. Jennifer Ann Lynch. Savannah Lynch. Jasmine Lyons. Emily Ma, cum laude. Kathleen McDonald. Liam McNeil. Andrea Majewski. Francesco Maldari, cum laude. Wyatt Manzi, cum laude. Nicole Julia Marcotte, cum laude. Sophia Marek, magna cum laude. Steph Mara. Allison Carol Martin. Ashley Massey. Nadeje Masumbuko. Rachel Sherilyn Matthews. Benjamin Matson. Sei Matsumoto, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Caitlin Mazer, magna cum laude, University Honors Program. Samantha Marie McCarthy, summa cum laude. Avery McLean, magna cum laude. Elijah McDonald. Lauren Mary McDowell, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Nolan McHugh. Mackenzie McKeegan. Megan Michelle McKelligan, cum laude. Abigail McKinney, magna cum laude. Marina McMahon. Annalicia Maliti. Keegan Aubrey Menard. Jenna Lee Meyer, summa cum laude. Daniel Miller. Megan Melowicki. Kira Mackenzie Moon, summa cum laude. Charles John Morgan. Jaden Mowry, cum laude. Megan Murphy. Ryan Patrick Murphy. Caitlin Murray, cum laude. Ashton Brenna Myers, magna cum laude. Zoe Nash Boucher, cum laude. Alexa Nelson. Morgan Lee Nesbitt. Molly Sung Nguyen. Dominic T. Nim. Ryan Nickerson, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Joseph Noon. Connor Nowak. Luke Arthur Nugent, summa cum laude. Abigail O'Brien. Nina Ocasio. Peyton Christine O'Connor. Shay O'Connor, summa cum laude. Alexandra Old, magna cum laude. O'Day Mohammed Omer. Kendall Elizabeth Orlowski, magna cum laude. Jessie O'Sullivan. Emily Love O'Toole. Regina Ottaviano, summa cum laude. Marissa Payne, magna cum laude. Becca Palermo. Casey Palmer. Jack Parody, cum laude. Sasha May Parquette Kimball. Tirth Patel. Evan Alexander Pauling, summa cum laude. Findley Pete, magna cum laude. Justin Daniel Pelham. Maximus Pellegrini. Samantha Peltack. Brian Gabriel Perez. Michael Pescatore, cum laude. Jade Elizabeth Pasinski, summa cum laude. Dylan Christopher File. Caitlin Louise Fair. Ashley Taylor Philippe. Gemma Sophia Pohl, summa cum laude. Jillian Rose Poirier, cum laude. Ethan Powell. Elizabeth Saras. Jennifer Punsalang Cloutier, summa cum laude. Marie Quinn, summa cum laude. Alexander Rakowski. Grace Rao. Renee Reardon, summa cum laude. Austin Reed. Alexander Reed. Natalie Renahan. Emma Jordan Ristelli. Malone Revis. Jason Reyes. Julia Christine Renest, summa cum laude. Lydia Reinhardt, cum laude. Matthew Thomas Rice. Nicholas Ritchie, magna cum laude. Madison Judy Roberge, magna cum laude. Katie Robinson. Riley Ann Rocha, cum laude. Ava May Rose, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Mandy Rosenberg. Cassidy Ann Ross. Christopher Jack Roth. Sophie Rowell. Sophia Grace Roy, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Matthew Rosinski. Emily Marie Rupert. Juliana Russo, cum laude. Amy Ryan. Arjun Sani. Abigail Jane Saltmarsh. Cheryl Bailey Sanchez Arias. Annabelle Santini, magna cum laude. Lauren Sargent, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Shaylee Sarmiento, summa cum laude. Julia Faith Schmidt. Isaac Seed. Hannah Serbusek, magna cum laude. Brianna Lisa Seward. Samuel Siebert, cum laude. Samantha Schanholzer. Molly Shannon. Jushuan Shen. Margot Elizabeth Sheriff Strang. Frankie Shinost, summa cum laude. Bodhi Shokamas. Samantha Renee Simpson, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Elizabeth Sarine, magna cum laude. Astra Rain Sleeper. Crystal Lynn Slivka, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Madeline Rose Smith, summa cum laude. Olivia Marie Smith, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Natalie Sosnovich. Alyssa Spiller, cum laude. Lisa Morgan Steele. Nicholas Stanyak, cum laude. Michelle Stella. Matthew Sterrett. Jody Stetzer, summa cum laude. Jared St. Jean. Diana Stover, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Emma Renee Strachan. Allison Blanche Yuan Sullivan. Lily Hannah Sullivan. Nathan Gregory Saperchi. Rachel Elizabeth Taggett. Austin Temple. Audrey Tarrell. Caden Thomas. Matthew Tingos. Bailey Travers. Troy. Jennifer Ray Trussell. Katie Turner. Shannon Van Hise. Leah Jude Veitch, summa cum laude. Jessica Lauren Vincent, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Stevens Walker. Ethan Wallace. Ashley Walters. Kaylee Wedge. Abigail Catherine Wallace. Sarah Schuyler Walsh, summa cum laude. Alana Weiner. Molly Welch. Zoe Mackenzie Worth, University Honors Program, magna cum laude. Alexandria Catherine Wilkie. Eva Rose Wilcox, cum laude. Alexis Rose Williams. Bella Williams, University Honors Program, summa cum laude. Caroline Noel Williams, magna cum laude. Morgan Thomas Williams. Cecilia Evelyn Rose Williams, summa cum laude. Amelia Jane Wilson, magna cum laude. Maggie Winderman, cum laude. Rebecca Winters. Juliana Woodrow. Madeline Rose Woodward. John Woodworth. Grace Wright. Nikong Wu. Caroline Scott Yates, magna cum laude. Reese Yateman, University Honors Program, cum laude. Douglas Young. Alex Zager. Jane Zaparauskas. Caitlin Zarella.
And now, for the conferral of degrees, Dean Davis, will you please present the candidates?
Will the faculty, class marshals, and candidates for the Associate of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Life Sciences and Agriculture please rise? President Dean and Provost Jones, it is my pleasure and privilege to present to you the Associate and Bachelor's degrees candidates from the College of Life Sciences and Agriculture.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University System of New Hampshire, I am honored to confer upon each of you the appropriate associate's and bachelor's degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
And now, will the class marshals lead our graduates in moving their tassels from the right to the left side of their mortarboards? All right. And will the faculty and graduates please be seated?
I now would like to welcome to the podium Ken LaValle from the class of 1993. Ken is also a member of the UNH Alumni Association Board of Directors. I am pleased to present to you, Ken, the newest UNH alumni, really new, the graduates of the class of 2024. Over to you, Ken.
Thank you, President Dean. Will all UNH alumni in the audience please stand? Come on. Graduates of the class of 2024, look around you. Today, your fellow Wildcats welcome you as new members of our alumni community. We are roughly 140,000 strong all around the world and are known for being gritty, innovative, resilient, and above all, kind and caring. Those are the skills you've honed during your time here, and they are the same skills you'll use to find professional and personal success. Your fellow Wildcats are here for you on your journey. You've now joined this special club of UNH alumni, all of us cheering you on every step of the way. We know you're eager to make your mark on the world, and you should be excited about what's ahead. But remember, UNH will always be here for you. Wherever life takes you, you'll soon realize, as we all did, that there's truly no place like Durham. So don't forget to come home and visit whenever you can. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. Go Cats. Now I would like to introduce Provost Wayne Jones.
Thank you. President Dean, would you please escort our guest from stage left? Go ahead. Go ahead. I'd like to take a moment to recognize President Dean and his wife, Jan Dean. He is the 20th president of the University of New Hampshire, and as he mentioned earlier, his retirement is at the end of this academic year. This is actually his 33rd commencement at UNH that he's presided over across all of our campuses and all of our colleges during his 6 years at UNH. During his time at UNH, his leadership played a critical role in achieving continued in-person operations during COVID when they said it couldn't be done, mounting a unique nationwide testing program that's supported by COLSA faculty and others on the faculty that helped us do so safely. His efforts, supported by his wife Jan, have led to over $140 million in new scholarships over the last 6 years. Many of those supported these students right here today. Yeah, that's worth a round of applause, I agree. His commitment to embrace New Hampshire resulted in increased support from the state including not only regular operating dollars when we had gone almost 6 years without an increase, but also for the renovation of Spalding, a $100 million project in the life sciences that many of you participated in within the Phase 1 project, and in about a month, Phase 2 will come online so your successors will get to enjoy the benefits of this. Jim and Jan, we wish you all success as you transition from the President's residence at the corner of Main and Garrison, and to be near your grandchildren in North Carolina. Thank you for everything you have done for the University of New Hampshire. And remember, this is your moment too. And as a wise man once said, there are no small moments at UNH. Thank you.
Well, that was a surprise. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Wayne. At this time, please rise and join us as the UNH Chamber Singers lead us all in the virtual singing of the Alma Mater.
New Hampshire.
Yes, please be seated. I encourage you to remember, share, and honor the story of your time at UNH. You will forever be a proud part of the UNH family. Thank you, graduates, for giving us so much to celebrate today, and thank you, everyone, for being here and helping us to celebrate. At this time, as we close the ceremony, we ask that you remain in your seats while the platform party recesses and then follow the instructions of the faculty marshals. Congratulations once again to each of you, the class of 2024. Go Wildcats! You want to protect with me?
Yeah, you're going to have to go ahead.